friction that happens when you make a movie like this.
This ends with me. I'm done. I'm tired.
Less than 12 hours after Justin filed, Blake's legal team doubled down.
One day, they were everywhere. The next, poof, gone. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds weren't just Hollywood's golden couple. They were its reigning power duo. For over a decade, they dominated the industry. Blake with her effortless charm and iconic roles, Ryan with his razor-sharp wit and blockbuster hits. Together, they were unstoppable. From red carpets to viral social media stunts, they were the couple you couldn't look away from. But then, almost overnight, everything changed. The projects dried up, the ads disappeared, the once constant stream of updates and appearances turned to silence. And the reason? Rumor has it, a shadowy legal win by an unlikely rival sent their careers spiraling. Justin Baldoni, the actor-turned-director who once played the lovable Rafa on Jane the Virgin, had quietly risen through the ranks to become a Hollywood heavyweight. And according to insiders, he didn't just climb the ladder, he shook it. Whispers of a behind-the-scenes legal battle began to surface, with Baldoni's team allegedly scoring a major victory against Reynolds' production company. The details were murky, but the impact was undeniable. Was it sabotage? A calculated move to take down Hollywood's power couple? Or was it something darker, a smear campaign designed to tarnish their reputation? Some fans speculated that Blake and Ryan had simply chosen to walk away, trading the glitz and glamour of Hollywood for a quieter life. But in an industry where silence is rarely just silence, the theories kept coming. So what's really happening here? The truth is, it's not what you think. This isn't just a story about fame and fortune. It's about power, rivalry, and the high-stakes game of Hollywood. It's about what happens when the spotlight fades and the cameras stop rolling. And it's about two stars who, for the first time in years, are playing their cards close to their chest. Stick around, because this story is far from over. And the twists, they're just getting started.
Calling the bombshell $400 million lawsuit another chapter in the abuser playbook, the strategy of attacking the woman.
Blake Lively didn't just play Manhattan's queen on Gossip Girl, she became one. As Serena van der Woodsen, she embodied the glamour, the drama, the allure of New York City's elite. But off-screen, Blake was building her own empire. She transitioned seamlessly from teen drama darling to bona fide movie star, taking on roles in films like The Age of Adeline and A Simple Favor that showcased her range and solidified her as a leading lady. Then there's Ryan Reynolds, the man who turned a foul-mouthed, fourth-wall-breaking superhero into a $1.5 billion franchise. Deadpool wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural phenomenon. And Ryan wasn't just its star. He was its heart, its soul, and its biggest cheerleader. But he didn't stop there. He became a business mogul, turning Aviation Gin and Mint Mobile into household names, all while maintaining his reputation as Hollywood's funniest and most relatable dad. By 2022, Blake and Ryan weren't just A-listers, they were a brand. Together, they were the ultimate power couple. Their ads were everywhere, their startups were thriving, and their social media stunts went viral faster than you could hit like. They weren't just famous, they were iconic. But then, something shifted. The ads slowed down, the startups were sold. The social media posts, once a constant stream of wit and charm, became sporadic. No new films, no red carpets, no viral moments, just static. It was jarring. For a couple who had been so omnipresent, their sudden absence felt like a void. Fans wondered, where did they go? What happened to the golden couple who seemed to have it all? The silence was deafening, and the speculation began almost immediately. Because here's the thing about Blake and Ryan, they didn't just disappear. They left a trail of questions. And in Hollywood, where every move is scrutinized, silence speaks louder than words. So, what was the message behind the static? Was it a break, a reset, or something more? Whatever it was, one thing was clear. The world was watching.
Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
And waiting. Enter Justin Baldoni. The guy who stole hearts as Rafa on Jane the Virgin didn't just fade into the background when the show ended. Instead, he quietly morphed into a Hollywood heavyweight. While fans were still swooning over his on-screen charm, Baldoni was busy behind the scenes building an empire of his own. He stepped into the director's chair, helming emotional, thought-provoking dramas like Clouds and 5 Feet Apart, films that didn't just entertain but resonated deeply with audiences. He launched Wayfarer Studios, a production company focused on inclusive storytelling, giving a platform to voices that had long been overlooked in Hollywood. Suddenly, Baldoni wasn't just an actor. He was a visionary, a disruptor, a force to be reckoned with. But with great power comes great scrutiny. And in 2023, whispers started circulating. Baldoni wasn't just playing nice. Rumor has it, he locked horns with Ryan Reynolds' team over a high-stakes project. The details are hazy. Some say it was a film concept, others claim it was a streaming deal. But the outcome, according to insiders, was clear. Baldoni won. And not just a small victory, a big one. The fallout was immediate. Reynolds, known for his relentless hustle, began stepping back from projects he'd once championed. Baldoni, on the other hand, seemed to be everywhere, accepting awards, announcing new ventures, and solidifying his place as one of Hollywood's most influential players. Was it a clash of egos, a battle of visions, or simply the result of Baldoni's relentless drive to carve out his own space in an industry that's notoriously hard to crack? Whatever the case, one thing was certain. Justin Baldoni was no longer just the guy from Jane the Virgin. He was a powerhouse.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are all smiles amid their ongoing legal battle. On Sunday night, the couple attended the SNL 50, the anniversary special in New York City.
And in Hollywood, where power is everything, that made him a name to watch. And apparently, a force to be feared. No court docs were ever leaked, no press releases, no official statements from either side. But behind the scenes, insiders swear something went down, something big. According to the whispers, Justin Baldoni's legal team scored a brutal victory against Ryan Reynolds' production company. The alleged reason? Stolen concepts, breached contracts, a behind-the-scenes battle over intellectual property that left Reynolds' team reeling. The details are murky, as they always are in Hollywood. Some say it was over a film project that both parties were vying for. Others claim it was a business deal gone sour, with Baldoni's team accusing Reynolds' company of cutting corners or breaking promises. Whatever the truth, the fallout was undeniable. For years, Blake and Ryan were the event's golden couple. Blake's show-stopping gowns and Ryan's sharp suits were a highlight of the red carpet. But suddenly, they were nowhere to be found. No appearances, no interviews.
They're done, and it's no wonder everyone avoided them like the plague.
TMZ just dropped a bomb on Blake Lively.
No viral moments. It was as if they'd stepped out of the spotlight entirely. The message was clear. Hollywood's golden couple was benched. Whether by choice or circumstance, their once unstoppable momentum had come to a screeching halt. Projects stalled, brands faded, and the buzz around them turned to whispers. But here's the thing about being benched. It doesn't always mean you're out of the game. Sometimes it just means you're regrouping, strategizing, and waiting for the right moment to make your next move. And if there's one thing we know about Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, it's that they're always full of surprises. Twitter exploded. Within hours of the rumors surfacing, hashtags were trending, threads were blowing up, and the internet was divided. One camp was convinced Justin Baldoni had somehow blacklisted them. Baldoni's got connections, one thread argued. He's been climbing the ladder for years, and now he's taking out the competition. Others pointed to secret scandals, something dark, something hidden, something neither Blake nor Ryan could recover from. But it didn't stop there. Over on TikTok, conspiracy theorists went full detective mode. They dissected Blake Lively's Instagram captions like they were ancient scrolls. "Storms don't last forever," she'd posted months ago. Was that a hint? A clue? A cryptic message about what was really going on behind the scenes? Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds' jokes about retiring to parent started to feel off, forced, like he was hiding something behind that trademark wit. The theories kept coming. Some claimed it was a Hollywood power play, orchestrated by unseen forces. Others insisted it was all a publicity stunt, a way to stay relevant without lifting a finger. And then there were the wild cards, the ones who believed it was all tied to some larger, darker conspiracy in the industry. The truth? Nobody knew, not the fans, not the bloggers, not even the insiders. But that's the thing about mysteries. They're irresistible. The lack of answers only fueled the speculation. Every cryptic post, every quiet month, every rumor added another layer to the story, and the more people talked, the more they clicked. Because here's the reality. In the age of social media, silence is louder than words. And when two of the biggest stars in the world suddenly go quiet, the internet won't rest until it has answers, or at least until it's convinced it does. Lively and Reynolds never addressed it. No lawsuits, no press conferences, no carefully crafted denial videos.
We are still waiting on the amended lawsuit from Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. They're supposed to be adding names or evidence, who knows, but today is the due date and it has to be done.
Just silence. And in that silence, the rumors grew louder, the theories wilder. But then, out of nowhere, Ryan Reynolds broke his streak of quiet with a single Instagram story. It was a meme, a sinking ship captioned, "When you forget to renew Disney+." Classic Ryan, right? Always the joker, always the master of deflection. But here's the thing, was it just a joke, or was there something more to it? Fans immediately went into detective mode. A sinking ship? Was that a metaphor for their careers? A nod to the rumors of their downfall? Or was it a sly dig at the industry itself, suggesting that even the biggest names can crash and burn if they're not careful? And Disney Plus? Well, that's where Deadpool lives now. Was he hinting at something bigger? A reboot? A revival? A reset? Theories flooded social media. Some said it was a clue, a breadcrumb leading to their next move. Others argued it was just Ryan being Ryan, trolling the internet like he always does. But one thing's for sure, in the absence of any real answers, that meme became the closest thing to a statement we've gotten from either of them. And in true Reynolds fashion, it left us with more questions than answers. So, was it a deflection? Absolutely. But was it also a clue? Maybe. Because if there's one thing Ryan Reynolds knows how to do, it's how to keep us guessing. And in Hollywood, where every move is calculated, sometimes the silence and the memes speak louder than words. So are they done? Maybe not. Last month, cryptic leaks started surfacing, and they've got everyone talking. Blake Lively, it seems, is quietly stepping into a new role, not just as an actress, but as a powerhouse producer. Word is she's working on a high-stakes thriller, something dark, edgy, and completely different from anything she's done before. But here's the twist. It's reportedly co-funded by none other than Justin Baldoni's studio. Wait, what? The same guy rumored to have played a part in their career slowdown? If that's not a plot twist, I don't know what is. And then there's Ryan Reynolds. Out of nowhere, he starts dropping hints about a Deadpool universe reset. What does that even mean? Is he rebooting the franchise, expanding it? Or is this his way of saying he's not done with the Merc with a mouth just yet? Fans are already speculating that this could be his big comeback move, a way to reclaim his throne in Hollywood. If these rumors are true, this isn't a collapse, it's a reinvention.
You were teaching Justin how to pull you in.
Where have you
loved
seen this?
I don't think people realize how involved she was in this movie. And she's a producer on the film.
A strategic pivot. Because let's be real, in an industry as cutthroat as Hollywood, you don't just fade away unless you want to. And Blake and Ryan? They're not the type to go quietly. They're the type to disappear, regroup, and come back stronger than ever. And Hollywood? They're playing along. The whispers, the leaks, the teasers. It's all part of the game because nothing sells like a good mystery and nothing keeps people hooked like the promise of a comeback. So are they done? Not even close. Yeah, this might just be the beginning of their next act. Maybe their careers didn't crumble. Maybe they let us think they did. Because in Hollywood, the best way to stay relevant isn't to stay in the spotlight. It's to vanish, to leave everyone guessing, to let the rumors swirl, the theories multiply, and the world scream your name while you're gone. Think about it. When's the last time you saw two stars this big just step back? No scandals, no meltdowns, no dramatic exits, just silence. And in that silence, the buzz grew louder. Was it all a calculated move? A masterclass in staying talked about without saying a word? Or was there really something bigger at play? A legal battle, a power struggle, a behind-the-scenes shakeup that forced them to retreat? Either way, one thing's clear. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds didn't just walk away, they left us with a mystery. And mysteries, they're impossible to ignore. So what do you think happened? Did Justin Baldoni really have the power to take them down? Or was this all part of a bigger plan, a comeback waiting to happen? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below. And stay tuned, because in Hollywood, the story's never really over. It's just on pause.